Hey folks, StarCup 97 back again. And you know what I forgot? I forgot to show you how to set this up. How to balance it. Now the one thing I've noticed about this case is in order to get it back in the case, you evidently have to pretty much readjust it back down to the factory sizes so that it fits in all the little holes and whatnot. That's a little bit of a disadvantage for me, but it's not a huge one. So what you have to do is get it out and then get your smartphone, which I guess I should have already had, but you know, hey, I'm new to this. Now I will tell you this much. You need to make sure when you mount your smartphone that the camera is on the side where it won't be blocked by the mount. So you mount it in there. Just pull these two clamps apart and push it in all the way against this part here. Just like that. Now, one of the other cautions it gives you is never turn this device on unless the camera is installed. So with this device sitting like that, you want the camera to stay balanced this way. And that's a pretty close to pretty good balance right there. Okay? The other thing you want to do is you want to turn the camera this way, level, and make sure it stays balanced. It's a little bit off, a little bit heavy on this side, so you grab right here and push this mount over just a little bit. It'll slide back and forth, and then you hold it like that again, and there we go. She's a little more balanced. Now last night I had this set up and I had forgotten one very, very important thing. And I'm willing to admit it, I made a mistake. I was trying to get the mode switch to work, and what I had forgotten to do, I had forgotten to pair the Bluetooth on here with the Bluetooth on here. So now that the phone's installed, I'm going to turn it on, and it should level here in a minute. There she goes. And now I'm going to go to where the Bluetooth is on my phone and see if I can't get it paired up. This is the first time I've actually tried to pair it with the Bluetooth. And let me see. Connections. Bluetooth. And see if I can get my Bluetooth to find it. Pairing. Nuvicam or Smooth Q97 6F. I would have to assume that that's what that is, since it's not a movie cam. And it says it's pairing. And now it is paired. So, with that on now, I can go into the app that comes with the EVO Shift. And I've got it right up in here under Photos. And EVO Gimbals. Right there. Now with the gimbal turned on, I should be able to hit the mode switch 3 times, and for some reason it's, oh, I haven't got it into the camera mode. There we go. And let me see if I can get it powered up properly. And there she is. If I tap it 3 times, she should turn around and be in the selfie mode. Don't know how often you might use that. I guess I could have used it to make a video like this, but I'm using my GoPro 6 for that. And if you turn it back around, it should go back to this mode. If I push up on the knob here, it should transition from photo to, and that's the part I can't seem to get to work, from photo to video. So I'm going to be contacting them, I reckon, because I thought maybe because I didn't have it paired, that's why this mode switch wasn't doing all the things it's supposed to do. There's obviously a lot more to it than that. Let me check my settings here. Nope, resolution's right. GPS tag. And okay, that's working. That should be good to go. Well, there's the active track. I didn't ask it to do that. So press and hold. And there it is, locked forward. No matter where I take it, it's going to keep pointing forward. Let me see if I can get it back into stabilized. And there she goes into the selfie mode. And out of selfie mode. Yeah, she is not changing from photo at all. So there's got to be something wrong somewhere. I can pan with her up and down. So that part's working. Very quiet gimbal, I will tell you that much. Very quiet. And let me see if I hit this. That takes care of the image lock. Oh, she's back on again. Okay, let me put her in default mode by turning her off first. She's supposed to always power up in the default mode. And there she is. And now let's see if this works. No, it does not. Most definitely does not. Well, I'll definitely be getting back with them, and I'll let you know how that works out. But for the most part, the two modes are working fine. I just can't switch from photo to camera, and I don't seem to be able to get it to take a photo or a video without touching the screen on the camera or on the cell phone. The whole idea is it's not supposed to have to touch anything. You're supposed to be able to do it all from the remote. And it does not seem to be working. Okay. And let me get back to and that should not have happened. That's the mode switch turning it off. Nope. Well, I hope I don't have to send it back. I waited a long time for it to get here. Mainly because UPS screws up my shipments all the time. I wish I could get out of using them. Okay. And let me get out of that. Somehow it took me into my gallery and never did bring me back out of the gallery. Not a good thing. Nope, it's still got me in the gallery. And it will not come out of it. Let me see if we can do this one last time. And I'm going to figure out why it's doing what it's doing. Okay. Control. Okay. And back. And camera. And there is camera. But for some reason, it is definitely not working like it's supposed to. The only thing that's working right now is the turning it into selfie mode, and it's only very slow to go to it and then come back out of it. the track work that time. And it should be in the pan mode, where I can take it anywhere. Should be able to even get it to rotate around, but it's not. It's staying locked forward. It's in the lock mode. It won't come out of it. Now, one thing you can do, if you turn it beyond 45 degrees, it will go, instead of to a portrait, it'll go to a profile view like this. I don't usually shoot videos vertically like that, so I don't know that I'm going to ever use that. And then when you come back, it'll go back level for you. Got to figure out how to get it out of that mode, though, and how to get this to work. Well, guess I'll be either calling them or seeing if there's some type of update on their software for the handle, and see if it can get it to work better than it is. It is extremely quiet. I cannot even hear those gyros turning to keep this thing stabilized. So I do like the sound that it's very, very quiet. And I reckon I'll get back to you as soon as I figure out what's going on. Apologize for it not working, folks, but like I say, everybody makes mistakes, and I don't just erase mine. Take care.